Labour's backbench MPs could be gearing up for battle against the government over planned reforms to support for children with special needs. A minister has refused to rule out further cuts to education amid a fresh battle with Labour MPs. Stephen Morgan failed to guarantee that every child will be afforded the same provisions they currently have after reforms to the Special Educational Needs and Disabilities (SEND) system. There are concerns that there could be changes to legally enforceable rights for parents to ensure their children receive bespoke support for their needs. When asked by Sky News whether the early years minister could rule out removing that benefit, he said, "We inherited a SEND system which was broken." When pressed again on whether he was ruling out removing that benefit, he said, "I'm not going to get into the mechanics today." The Sky presenter pushed back by insisting it was not mechanics. Wilfred Frost said it's a pretty clear question. But the minister went on to repeat that the system was broken. Ministers, including Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson on the Sunday, did not rule out scaling back education, health and care plans, EHCPs. The scheme requires councils to provide children with a set amount of support, which could include dedicated teaching assistants or taxis to school. The number of children with these plans has increased significantly in recent years. Although ministers contend that policies are still being developed, discussions are said to include the phasing out of the HCPs over a number of years, or restricting them to the most profound level of need. Fears about the fate of the HCPs were raised in May when Dame Christine Lenihan, the government's strategic advisor on special educational needs and disabilities, said EHCPs would probably change because there were questions if they were the right vehicle. The worries among backbench MPs come days after the government U-turned on its plans to reform personal independent payments, PIP, following the risk of defeat in a Commons vote. Number 10 conceded in the battle against Labour MPs to the tune of £5 billion. Bridget Phillipson also said that future spending decisions had been made harder.